I'm hoping that we can really draw the attention of the people in the world to what's happening in the Arctic, so that the people of the world can decide whether they want to see this last bit of wilderness in the world destroyed, which it will be very, very quickly. The oil thing is going to make a handful of guys rich, and it's going to spoil the Arctic. And those guys, it's like, I remember school bullies at school, they're the same kind of bunch. But I don't do a lot of stuff in the office. I don't get bogged down with things like that. I'm working, I go out and I do logistics for actions and training with people whose passion is trying to make a difference and save the world. I remember quite vividly being at home watching TV. It was 1976, I think, and there was some footage of some desperate looking guys driving little inflatables in front of whaling ships trying to save whales. And it looked really desperate, and it looked really like we're doing this whether we've got permission to do it or not, which kind of appealed to me. I remember meeting somebody when I was about 19 whose brother worked for Greenpeace, and I said, oh, I want to work for Greenpeace too, and he said, well, you can't, because you have to be a marine biologist or a captain or something like that, so it kind of dashed my hopes a bit. So yeah, I was drinking in the pub with these people, and then I ended up painting a banner. So I went along and hung a banner on the ship, and they said great, and then the phone didn't really stop ringing after that. So I'd go round and round and round Europe, and you'd go and do an action in, say, Germany, trying to stop a crane unloading something off a ship, and then they'd say, great, we're going to do an action in Austria now. Do you want to come with us? So yeah, so off I'd go there, pack my dirty socks and dirty underwear and everything in that rucksack, and off I'd go. And went around climbing stuff, hanging off stuff, living on cranes, living under things, in front of things, and padlocking, neck locking and arm locking myself to loads of stuff, and being arrested and spending time in many, many police jails all over Europe. This is 23 years later. I've seen differences that we've made. I've seen campaigns that we've won, and the issue that we've gone to tackle had been resolved, changed, and a solution had been found. But that's rare. Mostly what we're doing is lots and lots of, like, if you imagine the Second World War, there wasn't one battle. They had a lot of battles all over the place, and slowly won the war. Have I made a difference? Well, yeah, everybody who's been in Greenpeace has made a difference. And I've worked with some incredible people, inspiring, incredible, fascinating and driven people, trying to do their best to save the world.